Puppies and kittens. We sure love our pets, and they're part of the family. But did you know that over 70% of pet owners are unprepared for emergencies? Let's explore how to change that. Hi, it's the Urban Lady Prepper. I help single moms and solo women with practical emergency preparedness. But of course, all are welcome to be better prepared for whatever happens next. When discussing emergency preparedness in my blogs, I mention the ladies and kids, but I also mention considering your pet's needs. It's no secret that humans love their companion animals. In the US, nearly 45% of all households have a dog, and cats are in 25%. We clearly love our pets, and the multi-billion-dollar pet industry is a testament to that. For many single women who don't have children, like me, our pets are our babies. For us dog loving ladies, a 2018 study showed that women sleep better with a dog by their side, getting more quality sleep than those who slept with another human or a cat. As single moms and women, daily responsibilities can already feel like a constant juggling act, and when emergencies strike, the stakes only get higher, especially if you have fur babies. You may have recently begun paying more attention to prepping, but it might not have been on the top of your to do list. Adding pets to that may not have been something you thought about at all. However, since many of us see our pets as family, ensuring their safety in any crisis is important. Remember the heartbreaking tales from disaster like the recent wildfires and hurricanes where many pets were abandoned? Many pet owners were forced to leave their pets behind mainly due to lack of preparation. A 2021 ASPCA survey indicated that 91% of pet parents plan to evacuate with their pets, but 47% of previously evacuated pet parents admitted to leaving at least one behind. Another survey showed that over 70% of pet owners are unprepared for emergencies. That should serve as a wake up call for many pet owners. Remember that pet ownership includes ensuring their safety in a crisis. If we're unprepared, we risk endangering or abandoning them. This episode will offer essential pet safety tips to help you create a plan that includes your four legged family members. Being proactive with pet emergency prepping means taking steps before a crisis occurs. This ensures you're not scrambling to make last minute decisions when disaster strikes. Preparedness reduces stress and ensures you and your pets are ready for anything. Key proactive steps include building a pet emergency kit with the essentials, identifying boarding facilities or pet friendly shelters, and staying informed about local emergency plans. First, if you need to shelter in place, create a safe haven for your pets within your home. This could be a designated area or cubby with familiar items or a bed for them to curl up in, which may help them calm down if stressed. Remember, if it's dangerous for you to be outside, it's dangerous for them too. If you have outdoor dogs, at least bring them into your garage and prepare a spot for them to ride it out, or buy a collapsible crate or carrier to bring them inside until the event is over. Second, it's also essential to create a dedicated emergency kit for your pet. This kit should include all necessary supplies and comfort items to help them stay safe and calm. It should be sufficient for sheltering in place and if you need to leave your home. Some folks, like me, have a bug out bag for their dogs. What should go into a pet emergency kit? It should mirror a human one and contain everything needed for survival. Food and water are vital, but other essentials, such as medications and medical records, are also necessary. By the way, if you're unsure whether you have the human essentials, click the link in the podcast description to get your free essential prepper checklist. I'll also have additional resources for pet safety in there too. Now, to build your kit, pack several days worth of food and water supplies. Use their regular food. A crisis is not the time to give them different pet food or think human food will tie them over. The last thing you want is for Fido to have a case of the trots while evacuating. If you're stressed, they're stressed too. So don't add new food to that mix. And I always suggest water packets as they're lighter and save space. Medications include a supply of any necessary meds. While pets can use human meds like Benadryl and aspirin, if they're on special medications like Apoquel, make sure you have extra. Don't forget the heartworm meds, and definitely don't forget flea and tick treatments, as you don't know where you'll end up or what will be there. If you have an anxious dog or the event is extreme, get a sedative or a prescription for their nerves. A first aid kit should include bandages, antiseptic wipes, and other basics such as a styptic stick or powder for minor nicks and cuts or if the nails get quicked. Yes, dog specific first aid kits are available if you'd like to check those out. Be sure to include comfort items like a favorite toy or blanket to soothe anxiety. If you have one of those thunder jackets, keep it near the kit or have an extra. A bone to chew on may be helpful too. Have their identification, such as updated ID tags, their rabies tags, and microchip information. Do microchip them if you can. You should also have an up to date copy of your vet's records, as you'll need them to access boarding or a shelter. Poop bags. Maintain proper sanitation even during emergencies with waste disposal bags, or say some plastic bags from the store. Just remember to check for those little holes in the bottom. Have an extra collar and leash. You can get these at the dollar store. And a muzzle. I realize this may be controversial, but it can ease the discomfort of others and may give you access you would not have otherwise. Third tip is understanding evacuation options is key for pet owners. Planning ahead ensures you have multiple strategies in place, whether staying with friends or finding a shelter. Finding a pet friendly shelter can be vital in an emergency. While many shelters don't accept pets, knowing which ones do can prevent tough choices. Researching options ahead of time will save stress. Identify shelters on your evacuation route. Research pet friendly boarding facilities near potential evacuation routes or where you might stay with family or friends. If you have a friend or family member who can house your pet during an emergency, discuss this plan beforehand. Make sure they're comfortable with your animal, understand any specific needs, and have the needed information, such as a nearby vet and their regular vet's information. If they will look after them but won't allow them in the house, make sure you bring their crate or have a collapsible one for them. While rare, some emergency shelters may accept pets. If the shelter in your area only allows people, it's crucial to research its limitations and have a backup plan. This is where having a muzzle may get you some grace. Fourth tip, learning basic pet CPR can be life saving in an emergency. So consider taking a pet CPR class or watch instructional videos online. For example, do you know how to treat your pet for shock or what to do if they're bleeding? These are crucial skills to have in an emergency. Having at least a basic understanding of pet first aid can keep your pet safe and comfortable until vet care is available. Fifth, if you're working with your community's food bank, or if your town has a pantry set up in case of emergencies, ask them to include some pet food too, or bring some to them so it'll be there for you and anyone else who may need some. And my last tip is to not hesitate in reaching out to online communities, animal shelters, and local vet clinics, which can offer guidance and support. Build a network that can assist you during emergencies. A small amount of preparation can significantly impact your pet's safety and well being during a crisis. By taking a little time to create an emergency plan, you can give your pet the best possible chance of survival. It's not about being paranoid, it's about being proactive and a responsible pet owner. Preparing for the unexpected for your whole crew, including the pets, eases stress, gives peace of mind, and prevents heartbreak and difficult choices. Thanks for listening, and pet your dog for me. Until next time, this is the Urban Lady Prepper signing off. I'm sure I've given you some things to think about as you go through the upcoming week. Has this episode resonated with you? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to click the link in the podcast description to get your free Essential Prepper checklist. While there, get one of my cool designs on a shirt, hat, mug, and more at my Redbubble store. Or you can always buy me a coffee or get a Jace case for your emergency medical needs. It helps support what I do, and I really appreciate it. Join me on the socials, especially on YouTube, where I'll be uploading videos for my blogs from urbanladyprepper.com. I appreciate your time with me. Stay safe, stay sharp, and be ready.